will you still see your husband or your boyfriend or man in your life as strong and as masculine, even if he didn't have a job, even if he wasn't sure where his career to be? So I wanted to come share really quick some type of realization that I stumbled upon yesterday when I was talking to another intern at the site that I work at. We were sort of talking about relationships, and she had mentioned how different women are these days, and how quick women give up on relationships just as well as men. And especially, the couples, especially, in the Black culture, and how easily it is to walk away. And so I mentioned to her that maybe it's the fact that a lot of us in this Black culture, in our race, did not grow up with male figures in the household. Or maybe there was a male figure and maybe they weren't as positive and it was a toxic relationship, or it was a toxic portrayal of what a man is and what masculinity is. And so it made me think that as women, if I grew up in a home where either there was no father figure or no man, or maybe the men were, or the man was a person who really didn't show affection, or maybe he went to work all day, but really there was no relationship there. Or maybe he didn't go to work and maybe he was a good father, but maybe he didn't provide, or maybe mom and dad didn't have a good relationship, or there was no emotional availability from the man, or support, or teachings, or whatever it is. But then whatever the situation was, maybe the way that women in this millennial generation especially, and other generations as well, older and younger, but the way in which we think about masculinity, I'm wondering if how we expect our partners to be and how we think of masculinity and how we define it, is it because of what we've seen in the household or what was not there? Because, for example, I'm thinking about my own marriage and just dealing with learning how to allow my Black husband as a man to let me know and guide me on what masculinity is, instead of me coming into my marriage and my relationship with preconceptions of, oh, this is what a man's supposed to do. He's supposed to provide. He's supposed to this. He's supposed to that. And I know most women, we have this long list of what we want. And there's nothing wrong with having goals or expectations of your partner. But I think where a lot of us fall short is and give up on our relationships and be like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. If a guy don't have this, and that, then, don't come to my door. But I'm wondering is because as a society, if we had to sort of redefine what Black masculinity is, and if we're defining that, and if we have defined it, what is it? And if we are still defining that, what are some characteristics of things that we have used to establish what is masculinity and what is a man? Because my husband, I don't know if he wants me to tell his business, but he knows me, so I don't know if my husband cries in front of me, and I know that in some relationships that's not okay. Or maybe the woman may look at him like, he's crying, that's kind of weak. I think men need to feel safe with their partners. They need to feel like supported and be able to cry and be able to express those emotions and to be able to say, I don't feel like providing today because it's hard and I'm having a hard time, or I have a lot on my plate, or this is a lot of pressure. And it's hard being a man. I think that they need that space to say that. But I'm wondering if as women, Black women, if we are allowing our men to have that space and to do that even in the dating stage. Because I think that sometimes it takes us to really, and I'm gonna be honest, it really does take you to really already have developed that relationship and see that strong man masculinity, or whatever definition that it is that you need to see to define whether your man is a man or not. But I'm wondering if after that phase, is that where we give up when we start to see that he's struggling career-wise or financially, or with his own identity, or with his own confidence and body image, or with his place in this world, or his safety and security, especially with all the things that's happening to black men in America at this time, and whatever he has to deal with in the workplace and all of that. So I'm just wondering if the point where we give up is where we start to feel that this man no longer meets our definition or expectation of masculinity, and so he has to go. Or this is not working, or this is not what a man is to me. And for me in my marriage, in order for it to be successful, I really am learning that that definition of masculinity is constantly evolving, and he's constantly teaching me that there's no one definition of masculinity, just like there's no one definition of femininity. And so within that, I'm thinking, if as a society and as a race and as black people, black women, black men in relationships, if we're creating that space and if we're allowing that evolution of masculinity, not based on preconceptions and what we think a man is or he needs to provide, because will you still see your husband or your boyfriend or man in your life as strong and as masculine, even if he didn't have a job, even if he wasn't sure what he wanted his career to be, or even if he wasn't financially stable, even if he was depressed and sad all the time and crying, even if he needed more support, love, and care from you, if he needed extra nurturing and attention, if he said, I couldn't do it today, I give up, if he said, I'm tired of being in this strong role, would you be able to carry that, and would you be able to ride with him in those times of definition? Because he's learning who he is. We all are always learning who we are, but I think women have more leeway. We have more space and opportunities to define, evolve, and do that. But I'm wondering if our black men are, and I'm wondering if that is the reason that a lot of relationships, especially millennial relationships, are not working out and people are giving up because of that fact. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below also if there's something you enjoyed, or if there's something that you want me to talk about in the future or make a video about, leave it in the comment section. Anyway, peace out. Thank you all, and love always, Chiquita.